Morning, morning. Starting off with Pappy Bailey and Boss when they're going down. Calvin Bailey's little brother. That's Pappy Bailey. Here is Mr. Lee. Seems to be Roger Hewitt aboard. And right here is T-Stock. Nicardo car aboard T-Stock there. That's T-Stock behind Mr. Lee. Here is Bossman setting off. Cuss me there, pass by with Joy Ains. Going around the corner there just now is Cuss me with Joy Ains. Right here is Wall Street Trader. That one right there. Wall Street Trader. Right here is Blind Vengeance. Yes. Still a little dark, but we are here, guys. Morning again. Right here is Danka and Taji Suku going down. Danka and Taji. I'm outstanding right there. Yes, that's I'm outstanding going by. Trainer Azan first timer. Mopal there. That's Mopal. Trainer Azan first timer. Alright, here is Adira and Shane Richardson. That's Adira and Shane Richardson there.
Rum with me.
Right here is Rum with Me. Rum with Me with Clive Lynch. That's Rum with Me and Clive Lynch. There is Taros Boy going. Jamar Jackson and Taros Boy. And we are going around to She's Dallas Love. This one is She's Dallas Love. Richard Robertson aboard She's Dallas Love. Comes interview is Ride All Day. And Ian Spence.
Easy money.
Easy Money and Delroy Biari there. Easy Money and Delroy Biari.
Money mission.
And right here is Money Mission. Andre Powell aboard Money Mission. And going around to Bossman finishing up. This is Bossman on the finish right here. Bossman and Pappy Bailey finishing up. Zulu Warrior right here with Kerry Gay Robinson. This is Zulu Warrior and Kerry Gay Robinson. Supernatural Power here and Dick Cardenas. Supernatural Power. This is Supernatural Power being passed here by Ride All Day setting off. This is Ride All Day setting off. Train Azan. 3 socks Bias there.
Mopal.
Mopal, yes. First time runner. Supernatural Power set off here with Dick Cardenas. Supernatural Power. Noble Sovereign with Raman Napier runs by. That's Noble Sovereign. Raman Napier runs by there. Poderosa here going down. That's Poderosa going down. And on the fence there coming up is Fearless Soul. Fearless Soul leaning the head. Paul Francis and Fearless Soul. Always sticking to the fence and leaning the head. That's Fearless Soul. Stretching out the neck. Zulu Warrior setting off with Kerry Gay Robinson. That's Zulu Warrior setting off with Kerry Gay Robinson. Trainer Calder and his little chestnut here. He has a little one and he has a big one. Right here is Jordan Rain. This one is Jordan Rain right there. Going down is Chief in Command. This one going down is Chief in Command, Everton Stone. Chief in Command. You're My Sweetie with Emilia McLean.
Yoga.
This is You're My Sweetie. Emilia McLean. And there's a galloper coming up. This one here.
Neville.
It's Neville. Demar Williams. And Neville there on a gallop. Neville and Demar Williams. Here is Mojito. Dane Dawkins is aboard Mojito. So this is Dane Dawkins aboard Mojito. Supernatural Power with Dick Cardenas on the finish. That's Supernatural Power. And here is Danka. This is Danka with Tajay Suku. Danka and Tajay Suku. Right here is Commander Z. This one with the exerciser rider there for trainer Spencer Chung is Commander Z. You're My Sweetie set off with Emilia McLean. Finishing up on the fence there is Zulu Warrior with Kerry Gay Robinson. That's Zulu Warrior finishing up with Kerry Gay. You're My Sweetie. Behind is Chief in Command. And right here is Roman Napier is Noble Sovereign?
Yeah.
Noble Sovereign on the finish. Edward Stanberry, Dark Bay there with J. Lewis, goes to the fence in white. This one is Mojito, setting off with Dane Dawkins. This is Dane Dawkins and Mojito right here. Darwin, this is Darwin. Looks to be a who that's steady. Jatamas. And right here is Brody's Unit. Brody's Unit with Chris Mamdeen going down. Brody's Unit with Christopher Mamdeen. This one is Here Comes Doc with Mr. Ware. Here comes Doc. Mr. Ware right there with Here Comes Doc. Ride all day here. Ride all day and Ian Spence. Ian Spence is looking so fit and nice on this one here. Ride all day. And the Statesman, Ian Spence. This is Poderosa. Coming up right here. Right here, Nikada car taking down Platinum Princess. Yes, this is Platinum Princess. Platinum Princess. Coming up is Commander Z. Commander Z here. Coming up. This is Commander Z. Brody's Unit setting off. Chris Mamdeen. Brody's Unit. Chris Mamdeen setting off. This one is Bigger Boss with Philip Parchment. Bigger Boss and finish Philip Parchment. Mr. Senator with Omar Walker. That's Mr. Senator and Omar Walker there going down. Mr. Senator. Midnight Traveler with Tevin Foster. This one going down is Midnight Traveler with Tevin Foster going down. Right here is Solar Black on the track. This is Solar Black right here. And You're My Sweetie there with Emilia McLean. Finishing up. You're My Sweetie. Chief in Command here on the finish. This one is Chief in Command. Finishing up is Chief in Command. Mojito here on the finish. Finishing up, nice and powerful there, is Mojito. Clive Lynch here taking down Huntsman. Huntsman and Clive Lynch going down. Darwin, here is Darwin finishing up. Yes, it's Linton Stedman aboard Darwin finishing up. Mr. Senator here set off with Omar Walker. That is Mr. Senator. Runs by there with Omar Walker. Going down is Brampton Boy with Ryan Lewis. Brampton Boy and Ryan. Coming up, yes, it's Unspun. M Simple. Here is Laurie with Roger Hewitt. This one is Laurie. Roger Hewitt. This is Alamastilis with Josh Edwards. Alamastilis. With Josh Alamastilis. This is Mighty Gully and Dick Cardenas. Commander Z there, finishing up. Commander Z on the fence there, finishing up. Right here, this one is Pip. Anthony Fraser and Pip. There is Christopher Mamdine finishing up with Brody's unit. Right here going down is Starquest with Pappy Bailey. This one is Starquest with Pappy Bailey. Tevin Foster set off with Playfair. This is Mr. Senator the Grey finishing up with Omar Walker. The chestnut in the middle in the yellow hat is Midnight Traveler. Mighty Gully and Dick Cardenas set off right here. The nice fit and fighting Mighty Gully. Everton Miller going down with Print Quality. Starquest set off with Pappy Bailey. This is Steen on the trot. Steen on the trot with the Taj Mahal wear. So that's Steen. Here is Pretty Sajay and Tajay Suku. Pretty Sassy and Tajay Suku. Pretty Sassy and Tajay Suku. Unspun comes into view. This is Unspun. Shaim Garden going down with Mineola. Shaim and Mineola. Here passing by another one for Jason DaCosta. Rico. Yes, Charlton Riley and Rico. Sonny T and Chippy going down with Shane Richardson. Setting off there is Pretty Sassy setting off. We're gonna run around to Mighty Gully here and Dick Cardenas. This is Mighty Gully and Dick Cardenas there. Sonny T and Chippy sets off with Shane Richardson. And the grey going down is Midnight Runner with Kerry Gay Robinson. This is Brampton Boy and Ryan Lewis finishing up the exciting Ryan Lewis and Brampton Boy. Starquest here on the finish with Pappy Bailey. This is Starquest, Pappy Bailey. They're finishing up. Mineola here set off with Shaim Garden. Mineola and Shaim Garden setting off there with Mineola. Barrington Bernard, Little Bias there. Rich Henry aboard. Darby. This is Amazing Force. Yes, Radish Roman. and Amazing Force there. Here is Macan Room on the trot with Andrew Wright. Rico there, finishing up with Charlton Riley. That's Rico. Here is Huntsman and Clive Lynch. This chestnut is Huntsman and Clive Lynch. Here, look at Huntsman jigging up this morning. This one is Midnight Runner, Kerry Robinson. Midnight Runner. Coming up right here is Fun Can Done, Robert Aladdin and Fun Can Done. That's Fun Can Done. This is Pretty Sassy, Taji Suku and Pretty Sassy here on the finish. This one is Pretty Sassy. Here is Miniola and Shaim Garden finishing up. Miniola and Shaim. Everton Miller and different quality there. Here is Anonymous and Paul Francis. This one is Anonymous, Country Paul Francis there and Anonymous. The Dark Bay there, Barrington Bernard on the finish. Indestructible there going down. Here is California Crown with Eric Orton. This one is California Crown and Eric Orton. This is I Dream Again. This is I Dream Again here. Siobhan 1000 and I Dream Again. That's Chief Dissident there. Going by Chief Dissident. Midnight Runner here and Kerry Gay Robinson. Midnight Runner, Kerry Gay Robinson on the finish. I Dream Again, setting off. That's I Dream Again, Siobhan 1000. I Dream Again. And Siobhan. Here is Whiskey. This is Whiskey right here. Let me catch you when she come up. This is Whiskey. Tia Maria here going down with Tyrese Anderson. This is Tia Maria and Tyrese Anderson there going down. Tevin Foster here setting off with Miss Moneypenny. This is Miss Moneypenny and Tevin Foster.
Money box.
Here is one coming out of the street, it seems. Delroy Biari and Sonny Baba Nunes. B there with Delroy Biari. Rebel B. Anthony Baba Nunes. Delroy Biari aboard Dark B. This is Attila with Dimitri Senior. It's Dimitri there aboard that one. Dimitri Senior. This is Hazelnut. Hazelnut is back to herself on the trot. Yeah, it's Hazelnut. Always a good one.
Man, full of time and peace.
On the pony here, Magnificent Force on the pony. Magnificent Force. Finishing up, I Dream Again. Yes, this is I Dream Again on the finish right here. Finishing up is I Dream Again.
Babla.
Right here is Babla. Garvin Harris aboard Babla going down. That's Babla. Right here, Dick Cardenas on Smart Trick. That is Dick and Smart Trick. Mark My Identity here, Dane Dawkins. This is Mark My Identity, Dane Dawkins. Princess Chris with M. Semple. This one is Noble Monarch, Ramana Pair, Princess Chris. Goes down. Here is Bob the Builder on the finish. That's Bob the Builder there, finishing up. Miss Money Penny here and Tevin Foster taking it easy. Finishing up. Miss Money Penny. Princess Chris sets off with M. Semple. Main Mistress there, pass by. Linton Stedman and Prince Roy there, passing by. Prince Roy, Linton Stedman. Here is Secret Sensation on the trot. Jaim Anderson. Wagwan going up with Clive Lynch. Wagwan going up with Clive Lynch. This is Principal Tiffany right here. Josh Edwards and Principal Tiffany. Josh Edwards aboard, Principal Tiffany there. Dick Cardenas and Smart Trick right here on the finish. Dick and Smart Trick. Wagwan set off with Clive Lynch. This is Wagwan with Clive Lynch. And finishing up for trainer Carl Anderson. Right here is Sparkling Fire. This is Sparkling Fire. Richie Shakes and Sparkling Fire. This one is Pope's Lady here. Pope's Lady. Tiger Mediat here with Chris Mamdine. This one is Tiger Mediat. Chris Mamdine. Fat and sick there is Tiger Mediat. Here is Princess Chris on the finish. Right here is Chief Dissident. Ochin on the trot is Chief Dissident. This one going down is Skiller Times. Matthew Bennett on Skiller Times. Here is Rainsville, Richard Robertson, and Rainsville. Here is Wagwan finishing up with Clive Lynch. This one is Wagwan. I like this creative name for this one. Wagwan. Lord Espo there in the green hat on the inside. Train of Thought on the outside. Lord Espo there. This is Not here, finishing up. Is Not finishing up. There is Kellan going home. It's a while I haven't seen Kellan. I like that one. And Magnificent Force going home on the pony. Dimitri P going down in the green cloth there. That's Dimitri P. This is Big Buzz with Eric Orton. This is Big Buzz and Eric Orton. This one is Big Buzz. Going down is Goose Pimples. Dane Dawkins and Goose Pimples there. Going down. And Loyal Action coming through. Fernando with Tajay Suku. Fernando. Fantastic Edge. Demar Williams and Fantastic Edge there. Goose Pimple set off with Dane Dawkins. This one is Tarura right here. Chevron 1000 and Star Aurora. Come on, Star Aurora, get going.
Yeah, with my smoke up, just get for electric class, you know.
Here is Rainsville finishing up. This one here is Rainsville on the finish. On the fence here is Fidelity, Robert Aladdin, and Fidelity. That's Duck Rocky there, Duck Rocky. And behind is Killer Tom's. Killer Tom's, Duck Rocky. Right here is Money Box with Anthony Fraser. Money Box, Anthony Fraser. Soul Warrior right here, the grey. Who that? Sparkling. Lord Espadere on the fence there, finishing up. This is Mama Mia there, going by. Goose Pimple here, finishing up with Dane Dawkins. This is Goose Pimple on the finish with Dane Dawkins. Fantastic Edge here. Demar Williams finishing up. Dimitri P here also finishing up is Dimitri P. Edward Stanbury, Little Bears there with J. Lewis. Here is That a Fact? Setting off with Devin Foster. This one is That a Fact? Byron Davis Short Bay here, Dimitri Sina. Here is Tarura. Yes, Tarura there. Finishing up. This is a St. Cecilia chestnut. Yes, I love this little chestnut. Here is Big Buzz on the chat with Eric Horton. This one is Big Buzz on the chat with Eric Horton. This is Victorious Links here going down with Garvin Harris. Victorious Links. Passing by there is Blinking Light. That one. Blinking Light. This is Mama Mia and Jerome Innes there finishing up. This is Mama Mia. Here is That a Fact? Coming up. Finishing up with Tevin Foster. This one is That a Fact? And right here is Atomic Energy. This one is Atomic Energy there in the white hat here to the corner. There is Original White Mouth and Omar Walker. Here is the champion bubbler, Kerry Robinson. That's the champion bubbler there, guys. Big Ellie, Philip Parchment, Big Ellie there going down. Right here is Unruly Mo. This one is Unruly Mo. Champion bubbler and Kerry Robinson finishing up. Nice and Tall is the champion. Nice Action, champion bubbler. Big Ellie and Philip Parchment set off. Big Ellie, Philip Parchment set off right here. This is Antarctica, Shane Richardson, and Antarctica here. Coming up right here. Sample. That one looks like water spa. This is Victorious Links. This one here is Victorious Links. Gavin Harris. Victorious Links. Gary Griffiths, Little Grey there. Here is Sir Dan, Radish Roman. I am interested with Christopher Mamdine. This one right here is Miss Brayton. Here is Brinks on the trot. This one here is Brinks. Right here is Uncle Peck on the trot. This is Uncle Peck on the trot. And right here is my little Tilleride. Demetria Senior is aboard Tilleride. Big LA there with Philip Parchment passed by. That is Big LA. And the Philip Parchment passed by there. This is Uncle Nally and Dick Cardenas. Uncle Nally there and Dick Cardenas. Here is Sir Dan on the fence with Radish Roman. Antarctica with Shane Richardson. That's Antarctica. Shane Richardson. In front there is Sir Dan. And here is Gary Griffiths Little Grey. And here is Summer Palace. This is Summer Palace going down in the red there. Charlton Riley. Summer Palace. Set off here is Summer Palace. Big Jewel. Right here is Big Jewel with Tajay Suko. This one is Big Jewel with Tajay Suko, closer to us here. This is Tilleride, Demetria Senior and Tilleride. Right on the fence here with Tyrese Anderson going down is Miss Grove. Bowmore with G-Fly there, exercise rider, G-Fly. This is Never and Ochin going down. Never. Miss Grove here. Miss Grove set off. And there's some little youngsters here coming up on the gallop. Matthew J. Williams. Youngsters there. A little gallop right there. Right here, coming up is Get a Pepsi and Rich Henry. This is Get a Pepsi and Rich Henry. I have been waiting on Get a Pepsi to ensure that you have a Pepsi today or whenever. That is Get a Pepsi. Right to the back there on the fence is Captain Sparrow. That is Captain Sparrow. Yeah, this is Ryan Darby Chestnut right there. Ryan Darby Chestnut. This is Sprague right here. Here is Sprague, Everton, Miller, and Sprague. And we'll be finishing with Ever and Sprague. Bye bye.